All right, go ahead.
All right, 2 clamps, usually just in a way to keep these blankets kind of on. That doesn't need to be perfect. It is important how you pack this up. That does not need to be in there. So I've got the back leg on one side and the 2 front legs. And if you look how they're positioned, you know, you got the one with its back against here because you need to be able to fit this metal piece in. So you just need to create enough space here to get that metal piece in. When you pack them up, just do the opposite of this. So get the back leg in, and then you just tighten it with this rubber cord. Same thing with these 2. Whoever wrapped it way too many times. Once or twice is usually enough. Stand all the legs up, whichever's easier. Get this metal piece off. All right, so that's step 1. Step 2, turn it upside down. You will notice there's one X. It only exists on one of these pianos, just because I find that this leg with this X is the only one that fits properly. Some of these have started to strip. And so if you're finding that you are having trouble locking this in, you might just want to put a piece of tape. I'll leave some Gorilla tape. There's a trick to this. You don't just flop them on like this. You actually have to slide them in. So this is a dovetail, and you just kind of lean it back, slide it until you see these holes line up. That should be enough to grab it. This is just tightens with a hand wheel. And look, that grabbed that time in a way that I don't need tape here at all. Okay, it's all about the way you slide it on. It's weird whoever designed it did it that way, but if you just flop it on from the top like this, it will not grab the same way. So same thing here, dovetail, slide these on, lines it up, hand wheel. Okay, now see, I'm having an issue here. This one is not locking. I don't know if these things are just getting too used. Something's getting stripped. But I don't like that. That one went all the way. All right, so you might need to try once or twice just to get that right. All right, the next step is connecting the middle piece to the back leg. Okay, again, it's pretty self-explanatory. You'll see where the hand wheel is. That goes on top of that hole. And this dovetails on to the back. This one you don't need to slide. I squeeze it between my legs. If that's lined up, that should just lock right in. All right, so that's on there now. All right, next step, this can all be done one man. You're just gonna flip this and you wanna get to the back of it. You can stand this up with one hand. And that just came undone. All right, let me just show you how to do this. And this is all just dovetail stuff. I'm gonna line up this hole here. And I'm gonna get that in there. All right, now there's a chance I just screwed up this front leg. Let's see. Okay, no. Yeah, see, this is a problem. This thing is like slightly stripped. So keep that running. Let me just. I think every time I lift it up like that, I probably do a little damage to the metal. This stuff will be enough just to keep it locked. I don't think anything would happen even if you didn't do this, but just in case, get a piece here. Probably get another piece here. All right. All right, that's most of the battle. Next thing, you line it up the way you want it to look. Probably get this blanket out of the way. We're gonna be putting these all the way over here. Whoop. All right, next you have two lids. The skirts go inside the lids. You'll see what I mean when I open. These are just clamped as well. All right, there's a skirt sitting on the inside. You just take that and put it down for now. All right, the lid, pretty obvious how this goes. This is the front. All right, so it will go on like this. No tools needed, this is all just gravity. You gotta line this up, push it down, and this just opens. Make sure both sides are pushed down, that's good. All right, next, this is the part that sucks the most. If you have two people, it makes this easier. Since Gabe is filming, I'm gonna do this by myself. All right, again, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can tell where the Velcro is. So the Velcro is on the inside. It goes up against the back of the lid. So what I like to do is you can kind of put it down and get one side in. All right, this actually slots in and up. If I'm doing it right, it should slot in and up. Gotta get it away from that piece of metal, which I am not doing well. This is why this is easier with two people. Okay, there. Just line that up. These are not cut absolutely perfectly, so whatever you do when you put the two pianos, start with the side that's visible to the crowd. Doesn't matter how it looks on the other side. All right, if that's on there, what you can do next is come all the way around and put the other side down first, just so it's elevated. I'm gonna probably need to move that, but I just wanna have that locked in, and then I'm gonna come back to the side that's visible to the crowd. And these just slot in, they go around these, some metal bars, you gotta get them around, and then just press the Velcro up against it. And I kinda go one by one. Why the guy who made it designed it this way, I don't know, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but sorry, God, pain in the butt. And then again, once you're back on this side, it's not super important. You just want it to be somewhat lined up so it doesn't fall off. All right. And as you see, it's cut a little short, but no one's gonna see that gap on the other side. And that's it. All right.